Hello, guys. Now we're going to talk about Google Forms. Google Forms is an amazing tool you can use with your students in your classes and in Google Classroom. Something really nice that you can do with Google Forms is a type of choose your own adventure form. So you can have your students access a form, and there in the form, depending on their answers, they will go to different sections within the form, which will give them different inputs. So one of the inputs could be a video, another one could be the link to an article on the web. All sorts of things can happen depending on their answer. So just to show you how it works, let me share with you this activity. Myself and some teachers last year from the Access course came up with. This was a treasure hunt that we did on Easter. And then students had to respond to forms. They would go throughout the school and they would find QR codes which would take them to forms. This is the example of the first form that they responded, that they submitted. So how does it work? The form needs to have sections, right? And how do you create sections? You just go to the plus button. Oops, no, not here. You go to you just click here, add section, and then you make a section. So in this form, I made three sections. Section one, which is the one that we have the activity. Students were working on present continuous, right? Section two, it's the one that they end up if they get the right answer. And section three, if they get the wrong answer. So how does it work? First, when you make an exercise, like a multiple choice exercise, you have to come here and click on go to section based on answer. Obviously, make your sections first and then click here, go to section based on answer. And then you will have the possibility to choose which section students go to if they choose this alternative. So as you can see, what is the guy doing here? He's obviously getting dressed, right? So this is the only right answer. And then you choose here which section your students will go to. And then if they get the wrong answer, it's important that you also give them a chance to go back, right? So to the first section. So again, you put options yes and no. And if they actually click on no, they will just come back to the same one. They will be on the same one. They have to click on yes to go back to the first exercise and then choose again. And as they get the right answer, they will go to the resource center where they will find other QR codes that will take them to other forms. So it can be a really nice activity, if you make Google Forms with sections and if you turn them into a choose your adventure form. And something very nice that you can do with this guy, with this feature and resource, is that you can actually add videos to your forms. As you can see here, you can add videos to YouTube's. You can have from YouTube. You can have your students watch the video and take notes. Right? You don't have to make it all digital. Students can watch the video in one of the sections of the form while they take notes to share with their partners later. You just make a multiple choice question exercise and just have students click on continue, and then they move on to the next section. They end up in an article. They have an exercise in which they just have to discuss questions. So it can be a really nice and interesting activity to do in your class if you work with Choose Your Adventure Google Forms. This is it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it.